It come back earlier, I think it was 18, 16. Back we did no, we did a county one. This one, the future one, I think 25. The next one we'll do the Venn diagram one. This one we could do either way, and maybe I'll do it both ways. We'll see which one works out better. But in any event, this is really, again, A union B is probability of A plus probability of B minus the intersection, because that's in the area. You can do that with that formula. Probability of A union B is equal to the probability of A plus the probability of B. But if there is any overlap, if these are not mutually exclusive, then the intersection gets counted twice, so we have to subtract it off. That's all you have to really remember about that. And so then let's plug in what we've got, and we'll do this with the formulas, and then we'll also do it with the Venn diagram, see how that works. So probably A union B is 0.6 or 60%. I kind of like percentages, easier to think. But probability A is 30%, 0.3, go full. Probably B, we don't know, so we'll leave that. That's what we're going to solve for. And we're subtracting probability A intersect B we're given as 0.2. And then we can just, do our arithmetic. 0.3 minus 0.2 is going to be 0.1. 30% minus 20%, 10%. See, to me, it's a lot easier to think in those terms. And then we've got to subtract 10% from each side, so 60 minus 10, that's going to be 50%. A lot of this, if you think in terms of percentages, for me, I'm more likely to be able to just kind of do it in my head. That's the probability that B happens. And again, just to kind of show it with a Venn diagram, usually we put a box. This is the 100% of things that can happen. A can happen, B can happen, and then the middle, A intersect B happens, and then we just kind of fill in our slots. Now, the thing we have to be careful when the probability of A, we have to label them, right? Because if you don't label them, it's meaningless. In your mind, you might know what you're doing, but if you don't label it, no one else will know. You might forget. So probability of A is 0.3. That's this whole circle. Actually, maybe I should change colors, right? Let's do this. Yeah, that's good. Let's do a green circle for B. So the blue circle, everything in there is A. So there's 0.3 totally in here, but that's why it's always best to go to the overlap first. So in the overlapping region, there's a 0.2. If there's 0.2 that we've got here, a total of 0.3, we do a subtraction, 0.3 minus 0.2, and that's where we get our 10%. And notice together, A now has 30%. A union B is 60%, so the total of the blue circle and the green circle is going to be 60. So I could just kind of go, oh, there's 10, 20, 30 right there. I need to get to 60, so I need 30 more. So I'm doing it more mentally. I know that I need to get to 60. I need to subtract off what I already have. That's going to give me 0.3, but it doesn't directly get us to the answer in B. B is not 0.3, it is 0.3 plus 0.2, right? Because this overlapping area is included. So then I could go probability of B is 0.5. And once I've done this too, I can see, okay, the total of them together, yeah, that's 0.6, so there must be a 40% chance that neither of them happen. So the Venn diagram is sometimes very helpful for coming up with other things. Sometimes we call this S the sample space, right? And this is event A, event B. But it's got all the pieces together for us if we do that. Or we can use the formula, equation. All right, that's 24.